Hey there, true believers. Ryan Gizaragi, you're the most from DS. Last time we started up another barn, and then now we're gonna go and water our stuff behind the waterfall. I remember what we had to do. I didn't forget, I promise. Oh, they're leaving. Just make sure we have full water. Probably already had full water, but I don't remember. So, better to make sure. Yeah, we're gonna die doing this, but I've already handled everything else that's important, right? Is it really gonna matter if I collapse now? Oh, yep, there we go. I can just finish this before I die. That'd be great. Perfect. Alright. Now we can go elsewhere and die for real. I think I've already made that joke, but what to what? Your eyeball? What a strange person he is. There's a mushroom that I can eat. I don't think it's going to help anything, but I will eat them anyway. By the music, I don't think it helped. That's fine. Yeah, it did not help. Whatever, we're fine. We're still at 92, it's not that bad. That would be much more broke. Yes, I am, Guts. Am I gonna build it? I will build it. Right there. Yep, that's fine. That is perfect, Guts. Good man, that Guts. Good man. Builds things very quickly. We're actually in the home stretch of harvest sprites, aren't we? Yeah. Just gonna fuse with the pepper there for a moment. One of you's probably unhappy, huh? I only see 3 eggs. Why are you unhappy? Why is one always unhappy? Understand. Am I rearing my animals incorrectly? Wouldn't doubt it, to be honest with you. Best wash. Why they call me rain fast wash? Look how that took 2 seconds, and I still managed to get soap in its ear. I'm the best at this. Perfect. Should be relatively close to goal on this one, actually. Perfect. I say relatively because we're still not, you know, close, but I harped on this before about how it's so hard to move these things because like you can't you kind of phase through them, but once you like actually touch them, they start moving immediately, which is really quite nice for how even Friends of Mineral-Town was, where you had to shove them for like 5 or 6 seconds before they'd start to go, and it was a massive pain in the ass. Admittedly, there they were also a tangible object that you could apply physics to, and you could run into it and actually kind of shove them around. But, you know, here they're just sort of placeholders for things. Or running makes you intangible, either way. I like to think that we're just sort of phasing out of reality when we do that. Yeah, this is a much wider hitbox right there. Or right around that, right where that pink is. I'm still not doing the game correctly, I don't feel. Maybe I'm making too wide of swings. Maybe I'm not doing it fast enough. Seems like it goes about the same regardless of how I do it, to be honest. That's actually less efficient. Huh. Well, fine then. Yeah, this way is far more efficient. For whatever reason. Right there. Great sweet spot. Still not getting near, you know, medium milk, but, you know. I think medium's at 1,000, or 10,000 rather. Excuse me. Need to milk you. Is there a way to get more time on this? We'll play around with that. No. No more time selection. Okay, fine. That was my best guess. Maybe there was a more time sweet. No! Step! Pet the cow! Pet it all over! I know, I'm terrible when my hand slips off the mouse. I don't have to do that, and I didn't mean to. Stop it! Soma, piss off! Jesus! Soma just wants all the attention today, don't you, Soma? Well, too bad. You already got your attention. You got your government mandated detention. I almost said. I mean attention. Sell these things. Yeah, we're gonna have a third barn soon. So what are we gonna want to have in our barn? It's a very good question. Don't rightfully know. Maybe more cows, because cows are a little more profitable than the alternative. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, because we need to get milk 100 times as one of our goals. So if we get like 4 more cows, that'll actually make that substantially faster. Yeah, that's the plan then, I suppose. Oh, I'm strategizing. I'm trying to make this as painless as I possibly can. But we only need that third barn, so after that, good. Need a third chicken coop as well, but we'll worry about that when we get there. We still need to hatch the chicks we have and get 2 more chicks. Then we can fill the last barn like amazingly fast. We need Disney princess names. That's gonna be a problem. I have to think about that. I need more Disney princess names. Is that my naming convention? Actually, let me see if I can cheat on this one. Oh, I totally can. I can cheat. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have 1 cheat name that I can use. So I'm very happy about that. I was wondering if I had done that or not. I have not, so I can cheat. Yay! Go Rain, you can cheat. With a name, not with, like, an actual cheat. You guys didn't comment on if I could, if I were allowed to use the money cheat, but I don't think I really need to now that I have this whole setup. I don't really think I need to. It would be more efficient to do it the other way, but, this way's fair. This is fair. It's in the spirit of the game to do it this way, so let's stick to doing it this way. Even though I run out of energy, like, immediately doing all my chores. That's what sucks about this. I have no energy ever to do anything but my chores, and that's it. No, that was an accident. There. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a flower for the girlfriend on the way home. Go handle that situation. Then we'll go sell these potatoes. Sweet potatoes. God, can you only imagine like a spring mega field with turnips? Could've got so many more turnips that way. You're welcome, Celia. One day soon we will be able to marry you. We'll be allowed by the forces of nature. That's really what it is. It's just the harvest goddess denying us the ability to date. Well, let's make 1,000 more curry items and just further damage our bowels. But get enough energy to finish our work. So, do I have a frying pan dish? I don't remember if I do. Oh, I do. Can't make them though. Could make noodles. Let's make some noodles. Why not? I could go for some noodles myself, actually. Noodles is done. Alright, cool. Nom nom nom. Straight carbs. No, I hit the wrong button. Look at recipe. Let's go for some snacks as well. Why not? Moon dumplings is done. Cool. I understand why they did that, like, to save a line of code. To save lines, actually, of code. Because the way that you program that in is just, dish name is, X is done, where X is the, where X equals the name of the dish. That's it. Be very, very easy to do it that way. That's probably that's exactly what they did, I'm actually going to imagine. But, it makes things a bit weird when it's like the dumplings is done, which is definitely not the correct. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Why would they not be? You know, open today on their day off? Why would they not be open? Jeez, what assholes. No matter. We'll just start planting some grass in the Oh, I ran out of water. The chicken field, chicken yard. What do you call the little plot that chickens? I hesitate to say graze because it's not the right word. Chickens are not grazing animals. They are. They peck the ground to find worms. Excuse me. You need to go over here very briefly. I know you don't like being in this one. I know, but you're gonna have to for 2 seconds. Maybe a little longer than 2 seconds. Depending. I'm dead now. I'm draining myself dry doing this farm work. Alright, now you can go back into this one. The hell music is playing. Can't go around that way. You have to go this way. That's fine. Let's see if the bar is open. Have a drink or two. We need to work toward that buy 50 drinks goal. Let's go some morning mist. Why not? In the evening. And a springtime in autumn. And a fall colors, just to always cement ourselves as a problem drinker. Yeah, 3 drinks doesn't make you a problem drinker. Unless those were... Okay, the music sounds a little better now. It sounds less hellscapey. So that's probably fun. Yes, it's only 6 today as well, so we didn't completely destroy our existence by doing this. Yay. Let's throw the animals around, because that's what I do. I'm a good farmer. I throw my animals around. Okay, so you guys are done. It's weird coming back to these where they're every other day, and my other ones are all the time. It's pretty nifty though, not gonna lie. If it was a little more cost effective to do it that way, or if I had the money to back up doing so, I would definitely do pineapples behind the waterfall. I don't know if I'd do that because of the initial cost, though. That's the only issue there. It would be incredibly expensive to start it up. But after that, it'd be quite nice. I actually didn't know this. There's actually a how to breed chickens effectively formula. And I actually, or how to get new chickens more efficiently. I actually didn't know this. But you have to use the eggs of your highest rated chickens. And then they make eggs that start out at that high rate, at that high rating, but are babies. So then you can make them higher based off of that. I don't care to get into it, to be honest with you. I realize that's probably the best way to handle things, is to do it that way. I just don't care. I've always just kind of been like, let's just raise the animals that I have to be as good as they possibly can be. And then we'll see how things go from there. Then they introduced the lifespans. That was a, a wonderful life thing, I think, was lifespans, or a lot of time between things, which actually made like having livestock at all incredibly frustrating in that game, because a cow would only actually produce milk for like a month, and then you had to get it pregnant and have a baby. Now you only had four slots in your actually, I don't remember how many slots you had. It was not enough for... Oh. Cancel out of that way quick. I don't know if that counted. Whoops. Gotta wait at least till it's set, till it washes it away. They do that. Whoops. Cancel out of that. Probably too quick. Don't give me that look. Cow. This minigame is the bane of my existence, by the way. This utter minigame. It's utter trash. I'm sorry. I'll just be quiet. Sorry. As long as I get a small milk out of it, I really don't care how I do in this game anymore. I've completely gotten over it. If there is a method, I'm missing it, and no one has an explanation of what it is, so I don't really care. Circles don't do any better. Circles actually trail off. Yeah, that's definitely not the way that's supposed to go. So I guess it is just jam my wrist up going side to side. That's cool. Doesn't even hurt my wrist all that much. I'm just exaggerating for the sake of comedy. That's all. As soon as we get the Chief for doing this, I'm gonna be the Harvest Sprite for doing that. I'm gonna be glad to never have to milk that way ever again. That. Let's go and get ourselves some water. And we'll go out and we'll do our waterfall stuff. Probably come back and water our actual field and kind of see where things take us from there. Probably have to do that next video, though. We are running very low on time today. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll buy some more drinky drinks from the bar, too. When it's evening and we've kind of done all of our work. Good story. So, we shall see. But I do need to start chipping away at that, like, much more hardcore than I did before. Another strategy I might use is just to buy all the drinks in one sitting. Just get completely, utterly smashed. And, just be done with it and over with it. But I do need to have monies, so maybe we don't do it that way, for the sake of preserving the monies. So that's a very quick way to become broke. In real life and in Harvest Moon. But And then honestly, I might take a peek at what sprites I can get feasibly and see if we can pick a different one, especially for the duck pond, because my god, we're gonna be here forever if we do that. A, I don't even have enough money to like get it anyway, even if I had the material, and B, I don't have the material. So I don't know. I'll have to think long and hard about which sprite to go after next. So I think I got all the fishing rod ones that I really, care to get. The other ones are about catching a bunch of things and doing a bunch of tediousness with that. It's kind of annoying. It involves me actually having to fish, which I would rather do literally anything than have to do that. Cool. It's not at all what I meant to do. Yep, let's go around and fix them up then. And there's that. So, with that, I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time with Monster Harvest Moon DS, where we will water our main field and have some more alcohol, and I'll probably have a better idea of what I want to do for that last sprite than get the duck pond, because my god, that duck pond's going to take forever. We're at not even 400 material. Actually, we're at 400 material out of the 3 9s we need. We're gonna be here a while if I have to look for that, but I'll find a solution, and we will learn of that next time. So hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time. So till then, okay, out.